All right, we have mom finds out her teen daughter is a psycho killer.
Miramar Police Department.
Yes.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm waiting for my sister to go over
I
there.
couldn't imagine
What
like
happened?
doing something like
Speak
this.
to you over here for a
And,
second.
Oh, Lord.
Right now, there's an investigation.
oh my God,
And I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
bringing all this
Your name
stress
came
and pain into my family's
So
life
we have
is
to keep everybody
terrible.
out of Martin.
Police arrived at the home of 17-year-old Christy Parisian, where her mother was informed that Christy had become involved in a strange and violent incident. About an hour earlier, officers had discovered the body of an 18-year-old boy named Dwight Grant near a nearby apartment complex, brutally stabbed to death.
Damn.
Can you guys go back inside for me?
Maybe it was a
Go back
boyfriend
inside, please.
or ex.
Just do as I
Ooh,
ask,
God.
please.
Passengers have been taken into custody in the murder of 18-year-old Dwight DJ Grant.
After a body was found there, Local 10's Andrew Perez is live
for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body.
As new clues surfaced and the investigation continued, police uncovered a hidden conflict between Dwight and 3 of his classmates from Miramar
Oh
High
no, they
School.
jumped him.
Now officers needed to track all 3 of them down as quickly as possible to figure out what had really happened, what each of their roles was, and more importantly, why.
How can y'all like not like someone so much? Y'all are so young. Like I get like, you know, you may not fuck with them, but like you don't fuck with the nigga that much, you gonna stab him up? Damn. You can't just fuck with everybody nowadays, man. Holy.
We're about to learn about how this murder happened, why it happened, and just how complicated it truly was. Turned out to be far more shocking than anyone expected.
You can't get away with nothing. There's cameras everywhere.
What the fuck are you telling? Well, the point shouldn't be you can't get away with it. You shouldn't kill somebody, nigga. What are we talking about? Well, there's cameras everywhere. You're gonna get caught. No, you shouldn't fucking stab
very
them.
wrong. Her 18-year-old son, Dwight Grant, who most of his friends called DJ, hadn't come home that day. DJ wasn't the kind of kid who disappeared without saying anything. He was responsible, focused on school, and always kept his family informed.
See, and he looks like a stand-up dude, bro. Responsible, focused on school. Looks like he's smart. Probably gonna get like a good degree, and then now he's just gone, just like that. Cause 3 dumbasses, bro.
His sudden silence was completely out of character. This was the beginning of a terrifying mystery for his family. No matter how hard they tried, no one could get in touch with DJ. He wasn't answering calls, he wasn't with any of his friends, and no one had seen him. By Monday morning, the worry exploded. DJ didn't show up to any of his classes, something that never happened. His teachers noticed immediately, his friends noticed, and his family knew something was seriously wrong. His family and friends checked every place he might have gone, called every person he might have been with, drove through neighborhoods, handed out flyers. Nothing. Police even went to the high school, hoping someone there might know where he'd gone. Officers spoke to students one by one. At this point, even the smallest detail could be the clue they needed.
Anxiety and depression, so like he would.
He has anxiety?
No, I have
okay,
anxiety.
so he will check on you.
Yeah.
Do you know the girl that he's talking to or trying to talk to?
Oh my God.
No, does he have a girlfriend?
Not to my knowledge, no.
He seems like this dude was a really good guy.
All right. So you haven't seen him? What's up, man? No.
What you got going on? Is he good? Yeah. What
Okay, so you
the
haven't
hell?
spoken to him since.
You trying to check him?
Behavior, like, does he do it? He's a good kid.
He's a good kid. He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He goes out. He has a plan. He goes out with his friends. He calls.
I'm confused on like what he could have done. Like genuinely, like what could he have done to them? Like are they just crazy and he just knocked them off just to knock them off?
Literally all of us all the time to let us know like what's up, how you are.
Okay. All right.
To everyone who knew him, DJ was quiet, calm, and spent most of his free time gaming. He wasn't the type to get into fights, he didn't cause trouble, and he had zero history of reckless behavior. Nothing in his past suggested he'd ever
Nah, they just was on
end
some
up
shit.
involved in something
Maybe they in a
dangerous.
gang or something.
The search for DJ continued through Tuesday of that same week. Then, around 2 p.m., while officers were canvassing the area near Sherman Circle North, a quiet neighborhood in Miramar before all this, they made the worst discovery imaginable. Hidden in the bushes beside an apartment building, police found the body of a young man.
Oh my God. Here, let me step back.
Holy.
The body was found just outside the apartment building where DJ lived. All that time, he had been there, right near his own home.
Right by the house. Right by his
Officers
house.
were led to the body by scattered bloodstains on the sidewalk. From an initial examination, the body had 2 fatal stab wounds, one to the neck and one to the chest. A knife was also found nearby, hidden in the bushes next to the body.
Can you go back inside, please? Don't. Just do as I ask, please. In a few minutes, an officer will come talk to you. Go back inside.
This is so fucking
I can't answer anything
terrible.
right now. I just need you to go inside the apartment and stay there till I can get somebody to come and speak to you, please. Listen, what did I just ask? Just give us a few minutes and somebody will come and talk to you. Just give me a few.
I swear, these videos like wake you up, man. Like, these really make you think. Like, your life can be taken just like this. You know, you gotta be safe. Make sure you know, you don't. And they tell you, you don't really know your people. I mean, like, listen, I don't know, like, the situation with this, but these could have been his people. These could have been someone he knew. I don't know if they just randomly, like, just jumped on him or something. But, like, this is just crazy, man. It just wakes you up. You know how just life can be taken. You can't take nothing for granted, man.
Minutes. Go ahead and go inside.
After speaking with DJ's family
this is
and asking
real
him
life
to remain
right now.
patient, officers immediately blocked off the area surrounding the body and began processing the scene for evidence. 4 officers were on scene working to secure the area, search for evidence, and confirm the identity of the victim as quickly as possible.
Aquí abajo, sí. Ahí abajo del stairwell que está ahí había mucha sangre, inclusive probablemente están tratando de limpiarlo. Hay una cámara aquí, hay 2 cámaras aquí, y hay una cámara en esa esquina donde lo tiraron.
Sunday.
On Sunday, he went missing Sunday.
Ready to blueprint your engineering career? Earn your
Holy.
master's as one year
Goddamn
and accelerate
bad.
your path to success.
We're skip there. It is.
Miramar is a quiet, close-knit community where news spreads fast. So when word got out about the brutal discovery of an 18-year-old's body, tips started pouring in almost immediately. Several people came to police headquarters, hoping the information they had might help. Among them was a woman who walked into the lobby holding her teenage niece's phone. She wanted to tell police about a private group chat that had caught her attention. At the time, officers had no idea that this small piece of information would end up being key to solving the entire
W
case.
moms, W moms.
Give me a brief rundown. I'm so sorry.
Am I too loud?
Seeing on the news that they found a body
Test.
by Sherman Circle, and they keep showing a picture of the kid.
Oh, that sound good.
High, saying they can't guarantee that it's him, basically, blah blah blah.
Okay.
But on my niece's phone, all the texts are coming through that they're her friends. There's people from school there, and they know it's him. I just came here because my niece was telling me that she had got these texts from this girl yesterday from the modeling, and she said it was the most traumatizing day of her life when she seen him yesterday, which would have been Sunday.
Yeah.
So in my mind, 1 and 1, I'm not saying she did anything, but I'm not saying I can't come here and not show you either, because she keeps saying
tells everybody in
how many people she's killed, and she's
Oh, it was some gang affiliation.
you know, was cool or to be tough.
But you never know.
It's like, you
and
know,
the same thing. I don't want the text messages here.
So now I'm thinking it was gang related. Maybe like they was trying to, or I don't know, one of them was new or something, trying to get initiated in. You gotta knock someone off, and I guess he just happened to be there, so they just chose him. It's terrible, bro.
Show my nieces. I don't want her.
Like
I don't want
her
her
to associate
Right.
with, okay.
By the next day, Wednesday, the victim's identity was finally confirmed. The body belonged to DJ Grant, the Miramar High School student who had been reported missing.
Where's Miramar?
So many more questions than answers at this hour. Our officers came out here because they were helping the search for this 18-year-old from Miramar High School, and instead, officers found a body in the bushes.
I feel like they don't. Are they even in the area where they need to even be in the gang, or they're just trying to do stupid? They're probably trying to do stupid shit.
The group chat that the woman had brought to them. Inside the chat, police found disturbing messages linked to 3 teens, 3 names that within hours would become central to the investigation. 17-year-old Andre Dexter Clements, 16-year-old Jaslyn Smith, and 17-year-old Christy Parisi.
Niggas be stupid. You really thought you was gonna knock him off and talk and have all this evidence and shit in your phones in group chat, and then it just not get found out? I feel like it makes no sense. Like y'all niggas don't think. I mean, it's obvious they don't think. It's obvious.
Officers began tracking them down. Christie was the first person police went to.
Miramar Police Department.
Yes. How you doing, ma'am?
So, right now there's an investigation, and I guess it's your daughter.
Yeah, that's my daughter.
What we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to keep you out of the house for now.
Me?
Yes. Nothing has to do with you personally, but we have to keep everybody out of the apartment. So if there's anybody else in there that's in there,
No, the sister, she's at work right now.
but nobody else is inside.
No, only
When you
three
get
of us.
you got shoes on, okay?
So we have detectives that are going to get a search warrant.
Okay.
So right now, we're just going to make sure nobody's inside, and then we're going to close the door. And then we're going to wait for the warrant to get here. And then
When I can come back. When I come back, no?
How can they come in and tell her she can't go back in without the warrant though?
Can I take my phone?
If they don't have the warrant yet,
Take my phone?
then like it's on the way. Like
My phone is right there. Can I call her? Because I'm looking on her to
well,
go.
right now at this point, we already gave you, notice that nobody can go back inside.
Can you take my phone for me? This is right there. By the way, is right there. You see my phone right there?
we really got to follow protocol.
At this point, officers didn't have a warrant, so they wouldn't allow Christie's mother to go inside the house. She waited outside.
but how can they tell her not to go back in if they don't have a warrant? They don't have it.
Waiting. She told them that earlier that day, Christie had left her a voice message about the murder. Because of that, they changed course and retrieved the phone so the message could be played. By now, the police had already spoken with Christie at the station. Her mother wasn't able to provide any additional information. The officers informed her that no one from the family was allowed to leave.
So are you going to be around here? Are you sticking around here? Or are you leaving?
Leaving where?
You're not going anywhere, right?
No, I was going to the police station.
No, I mean right now.
I'm looking for my sister to go to the police station because my sister drives.
The next person on the list was Jaslyn Smith. The officers tracked her down and managed to find her around 11 p.m. that same night. Outside her family's apartment, they spoke with her while her mother was present.
Wait, not gonna lie. Wait. Back up.
The next person on the list was Jaslyn.
Christie? Well, I mean, Christie might not have had that much to do with it. Or maybe Christie's innocent because look, they have two mugshots for them, but they just have a normal like picture for Christie. Maybe they couldn't find it, but maybe that's like a clue telling like Christie didn't have as much to do with it.
The officers tracked her down and managed to find her around 11 p.m. that same night. Outside her family's apartment, they spoke with her while her mother was present.
Did you hurt this person? No, I didn't. I didn't hit him or anything. I was just told to push him and make sure he stayed on the phone.
I don't know exactly what happened. You're telling me that you were told to do something? I don't know what you did. I don't know what you didn't do.
She said that she was told to keep him in a corner. Andre. Okay. Andre told me that somebody had pissed him off, or somebody was messing with somebody else's girl or something. It had to be with some type of chick. And that he was upset and that he needed some backup for a fight. He told me it was just a fight.
Jaslyn had been told to trap DJ in the stairwell. Andre needed backup for the fight, which was apparently over a girl, Andre's ex, who was now involved with DJ.
This nigga died over a bitch. Y'all, you really... Okay, let me not say that. But he died over some petty squabble with a girl. He had nothing to do with that. That was between him and her. And because they left and then she moved on, he had to pay for it. That makes no sense. He had nothing to do with it. He's just, he living life. He don't have nothing to do with her past relationship.
Are you going to arrest my child? No, I'm not going to arrest your child. I want to hear what she has to say, but I wanted to reiterate because I said it to you and she wasn't here.
He told me to dress up in all black and follow him.
Andre?
Yes. I wouldn't do rag and everything. He just said, do this for me. Just help me out with a fight. We're fine. We walked all the way there and we walked up the stairway. And Chrissy was there. Chrissy had seduced him from what I was trying to just pretend and forget that it didn't happen. I already knew that if something like this was gonna happen, I already knew.
But y'all put the body up, bro.
And I already started preparing myself for the worst, Mom.
What do you mean by preparing yourself for the worst?
If they send me away, Mom.
According to her, the mastermind behind the
Y'all
whole
gone.
was Andre. He even picked out the colors of the clothes, and the plan was just a fight. Jaslyn clearly tried to downplay her own role and choices. But over the next half hour, the officers, and even her mother, would unintentionally learn the truth from her words, shocking them to their core. Things her 16-year-old daughter had done were far beyond what her mother could have imagined.
She's 16.
Today I'm going to make a beat. We're going to
High school.
a new plugin co-producer. Play your beat. It's going to analyze it.
I don't care.
Detectives were still putting the pieces together with no clear reason to make an arrest. But Jaslyn knew what was coming. She knew there was no escape, and she had already prepared herself for the worst.
Because by everything I've already said, I'm an accomplice, and I know this, and I'm sorry.
And then this all was some bullshit, like a little bit of bullshit, because it seemed like they had more to do with it.
The female officer at the scene can be seen briefly laughing when Smith lets out a sigh. But there's nothing funny about what's happening. A teenager has been killed, and Jaslyn has just admitted her role in what happened. She's now given police a motive. Andre had found himself in the middle of a high school love triangle between DJ and his ex-girlfriend. That's when the dark thoughts started, and the plan began to take shape. A plan that would need help. Before Sunday, before any of this
I can't believe you really killed him over a girl.
Out to her. He told her about the planned fight and the help he needed.
And why did they help? Why did you help?
Beside her mother, the officer asks Jaslyn to walk them through everything, step by step, starting from that moment.
So I'd like for you to kind of tell me, step by step, on how everything occurred. You know?
Before Sunday, before he came over.
Who's he?
Andre.
Andre's from school also?
Yes. Before he ever came over, he told me Friday, I believe it was Friday, that he had a situation that he needed to deal with, and he was wondering if I could help him out with a fight. Me knowing that I used to fight in elementary and...
Elementary? You're 16.
Outside of school, I'd agreed because he was a good friend of mine, and like, it's just a fight. He had said he was going to be coming over at around 6. He came over at least 6:45, close to 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And he had proceeded to tell me the whole scenario of, we're gonna get dressed in all black. You're gonna wear clothes that you don't care about. You're gonna wear gloves. You're gonna wear...
Right now, he definitely was just planning to kill him.
Knew that Jaslyn had a reputation for fighting when she was younger. That was exactly why he chose her. He even picked out what Jaslyn should wear, telling her to wear gloves and protect her hair. Jaslyn's account helps clarify the days leading up to the murder, but one thing stands out. She repeatedly tries to downplay her role, presenting herself as someone who was merely influenced rather than involved.
She's capping about that.
A claim that within minutes would be completely undermined by a small slip she made.
We had gotten dressed, we had prepared. My mom had gotten home. We had told her that we were going to go on a walk. He was explaining to me that the person that me and him were going to fight with, and the person we were going to seduce, had messed with a girl that he knew and had, essentially from what I know.
What did her?
On the way there, he's telling me exactly where we're going to walk, exactly how we're going to walk, exactly what we're going to do, and we're going to wait for a signal. And I was like, okay, it's just a fight. But immediately when we got in there, we had walked over to where the staircase stairwell was, while he was telling me to move this way to avoid a camera and to avoid things. So we had walked up the stairs while Chrissy stayed downstairs and made a call. Me and him were upstairs. He's just talking to me. We're relaxed. We're chill. And then he got a signal for Chrissy to walk downstairs. And he had...
Bro, Chrissy backdoored.
With her. He told me to hold the weapon. We had gloves on at this time still. We had walked down the stairs. He had approached the boy, and Chrissy had moved back and walked down the stairs full.
Did you know this boy or no? Okay.
The boy tried to make a run with it, run for it after Andre approached him and was like, yeah, we have a problem. He has me standing behind. Chrissy looked at me and he made a run for it, and I'm like, okay, weapons just for intimidation, put this down.
Why?
I ran and I helped Andre to tackle him and put him onto the ground.
Jaslyn uses the word weapon, even though she's detailed.
Well, why would y'all even bring it if y'all were just trying to fight him? There's 3 of y'all, and y'all essentially just set him up. Like, she set him up. So y'all have to up. But why did y'all bring the weapon?
Actually was, and why Jaslyn avoided naming it, becomes clear later in the interview. And it's something that will shock you.
We have got to the point where
holy shit, he running up a check on this, bro.
Knowing how to code. This is
3 of these mugs.
This is a first look at the current industry leading.
Andre asked for the weapon after explaining to him that he was going to kill the other boy. He had asked for the weapon, and I just handed it to him because I'm like, I don't know about this, but I'm like, okay, maybe you're joking, because me and Andre are playful. We like to mess around and we do like play fight, and we're just very like.
Why would you joke like that?
But this time, nothing felt like a joke. The weapon he used, the level of planning involved, his behavior, and the sheer intensity of the violence he unleashed all point to the same conclusion. This was a planned killing, not a spontaneous act.
He proceeded to take out a small weapon and attempt to stab me. And he was failing, and I was just like, okay, I didn't see it because I'm holding his legs. So
what the fuck?
I'm holding both of his legs, and I'm wrapped around his under torso, and I just feel poking right here.
Jaslyn claims she didn't know Andre's full plan, but she did admit that she helped holding DJ down even after the stabbing began. As disturbing as that is, Jaslyn never stopped or showed regret during the attack, not when DJ was begging for help, not even as he was slipping in and out of consciousness after being stabbed.
And then he had another smaller weapon, and he took that out, and he stabbed him right here. Also, the boy was just like, you're gonna kill me, just choke me out or like end it, because he kept going in and out.
DJ knew he was dying. Under the pressure and pain he was in, he begged Andre to choke him and end it quickly. Andre ignored him and stabbed him again.
Oh my God.
After that, DJ went unresponsive. He stopped struggling and tragically died at the scene. In Jaslyn's version of events, she says she was told to do what she was assigned without asking questions. As the confrontation escalated, she says she didn't fight back because she was terrified of what might happen. Throughout her account, she places nearly all the blame on Andre. That explanation mostly holds up until Jaslyn slips up. In the middle of her story, she mentions a detail that seriously undermines her claim that she didn't know this was a murder plan, and instead places her right at the center of it.
Because prior to this, he had told me that this was the first person he had ever killed.
Got her! Got her!
When we were at the house, we were just talking about the whole plan.
Dumbass! You said you didn't know he was planning on killing him. Dumbass! God, you stupid. See, any nigga could have deducted that. You fucked up. Prior to this, he told me this is the first person he's gonna kill. Dummy. Oh, you're fucked. Thank you. See, these niggas are stupid, bro. These niggas are stupid. Like, they
He was going to kill somebody until at this time. Yeah, like, this is the first Chrissy. And leave it here. I'll ask Chrissy. And leave.
That single detail changes everything. It shows that Jaslyn knew about the murder plan long before it happened. Now her story starts to crack. It directly contradicts her earlier claim that she had no idea this was meant to be a killing. At this point, it's clear she was far more involved in both the planning and the decision than she had admitted.
And the decision.
The officer shifts the focus and asks about the weapon used in the attack.
I'm assuming it's a knife then that he had?
There is a knife. There is a longer.
Sword.
A longer what?
Sword.
A sword. Okay.
A knife is something that can be easily concealed, but a sword isn't. Hiding something like that would be almost impossible. It's hard to believe that Jaslyn and Christy could have been around Andre all that time without noticing the sword. Now detectives finally have enough pieces to start shaping a version of events that's much closer to the truth. But before moving forward, they still needed to make sure the physical evidence matched the story.
So you saw the big sword when he first showed up here in the first place?
No. I didn't see it exactly. I saw that there was a bag with it, and I was like, okay. Because somebody else had taken everything out of the house behind us, and I didn't know where that was. And I believe it was either in like a jacket with him, or with Chrissy in an extra jacket or in a bag with them.
Jaslyn could tell detectives were zeroing in on one key detail. She knew about the sword before they ever left the house, and that meant she knew the plan from the start. She tried to distance herself from it, saying that when they left, Andre grabbed a small knife and a larger sword, but she claimed she didn't actually see the sword at first and assumed it was already in the bag. Detectives weren't convinced. By now, there were too many gaps in her story.
That don't make sense.
The teens believed they had pulled off the perfect crime. They killed someone in broad daylight in a tucked-away stairwell inside a busy apartment complex, avoided security cameras, and left no...
Man, you can't trust nobody, bro. It's gonna put me high on my guard, bro. Anybody I ain't known for a minute. Brother, strange, bro. If I see strangers, bro, I'm gonna just keep my distance, bro. Don't trust. This gonna make me just be wary of anybody who show up in my vicinity, bro. Good God, man.
Direct eyewitnesses. If the group chat messages hadn't surfaced later, they might have gotten away with it.
What?
But everything started to fall apart after the attack. They dragged DJ's body into the bushes, packed the weapons and supplies into a bag, and returned to Jaslyn's complex. There, they made a serious mistake. In an open, grassy area, clearly visible from nearby apartments, they started a fire and burned the bloody clothes using gasoline. As they sat there, shaken, but still hoping they were in the clear, a security guard spotted them.
Find the best way to learn math and programming? It's brilliant.
Oh, he running up a fucking check, bro. That's 4.
Built for the way your mind actually works. Every lesson is...
In that moment, the cover-up ended, and he wasn't the only one watching. Another resident had seen them too and later told police exactly what she saw.
Nice.
The two girls, they were just standing there, but they weren't moving much. The chubby girl.
That's where they fucked up with this hiding their face. Like you literally, like boom, we see her. You fucked up. Oh, why'd I do?
They were just standing there.
Why did I do that? I shouldn't have did that. I mean, this didn't video, but
girl, she was just like moving back and forth, like standing in the same spot but moving a little bit. And then the guy was moving around the fire, just throwing more gasoline. I didn't see their face, but I saw their body shape, and seeing them on the photos, you could picture them, especially the chubby girl. You could feel the traumatization from them, and you could feel like they were scared, but you could also feel like they had that energy of the way of thinking like he deserved it. Like you could notice that.
Security camera footage from the complex back.
I gotta live in a suburb, bro. I gotta get some money because I could just live in a nice, peaceful suburb. I don't want no problems like this to ever be in my life.
Up much of Jaslyn's story.
Even to just witness it.
The cameras showed the 3 teens dressed entirely in black as they approached the stairwell where DJ was attacked. One camera even captured DJ Grant's final moments. Another showed the teens dragging his body toward the bushes exactly as described. But as detectives reviewed everything more closely, cracks began to appear. Parts of Jaslyn's version didn't fully line up. Police seized the teens' phones and went through their messages. It didn't take long to find something that directly contradicted Jaslyn's claim that this was only meant to be a fight. One message revealed the true mindset behind the plan.
White DJ Grant was killed back in October, and for months now, the 3 teens that are accused in his case have been kept in jail.
All the evidence was clear. Within days, police moved in on all 3 suspects. Jaslyn Smith, Christy Parisian, and Andre Clements were all arrested. Each of them was charged as an adult.
Thank God.
All 3 were charged with tampering with evidence and conspiracy to commit murder. Christy and Jaslyn were each charged with second-degree murder. Both eventually pleaded guilty and were sentenced to 25 years in prison,
my God.
an additional 10 years of probation. Andre Clements, who was 17 at the time, was
Get that
considered
nigga
the
life.
mastermind behind the crime and the one who delivered the fatal sword strike that killed DJ. He faced the most serious charge, first-degree premeditated murder. On February 18, 2025, Andre Clements, now 20 years old, also pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 40 years in prison, followed by lifetime probation.
40 years, but he's not going to get out till he's 60 years old. They're all going to be around 50, 60 when they get out. It's so sad stuff like this happens in the world, man. This is absolutely terrible. You got to make sure y'all stay out there. Stay safe out there, man. You got to make sure y'all stay safe. Oof. Alright, y'all. I was never able to beat this game when I was a youngin' back in, middle school, not paying attention in class. Got free time. I was never able to beat this, but today is the day we beat the world's hardest game.